If this cat can survive the wastelands, so can you. Hey guys, what's up? It's Robbie here with Open World Games, and we've got a ton of Fallout 76 news to go over today, including huge connections to Fallout 4, signs of a top secret government facility and bunker that we could be visiting in Fallout 76, more about supermutants, and a new exciting theory that the creator of the supermutants could be making some sort of appearance in Fallout 76. So, let us begin, because we've got a ton of stuff to get to right now. So, Tahara Big Boy out on Reddit shared one of his findings when he was playing Fallout 4 and how it connects to Fallout 76, and further gives us clues as to what we can expect from Fallout 76. He goes on to say, I was doing a Brotherhood playthrough when I stumbled across the radio tower 3SM-U81. When you view the attached terminal and choose the option to extend the tower's radio satellites, a few radio signals do pop up, one of which being the Greenbrier radio signal. Now, as many of you have heard, the Greenbrier is a resort in West Virginia that has a huge bunker built underneath to serve as an emergency shelter for U.S. Congress and other U.S. officials during the Cold War. So that sounds freaking awesome. It sounds like we could be visiting a resort in West Virginia in Fallout 76 that apparently has this massive bunker built underneath it to serve as this like emergency place that a lot of the U.S. Congress fall back to when a major catastrophic event happens. So seems like we could be dropping by there, and it could be a main plot point. Now, it goes on to say this: Congress has 535 members, and according to the Greenbrier wiki page, the bunker could house about 1,000 and had enough supplies for 30 years, end quote. And that could also indicate that this could be a very, very key, important area for us when it comes to gathering loot, gearing up, and maybe this could be a faction location as well. As you guys know, expect factions to be a big part of Fallout 76. Now, I'm going to include a link to all these sources, by the way, if you want to check them out. Again, take a lot of this stuff as rumors and theories, but this is a solid theory, in my opinion, and it's great to see such digging going on in the Fallout community. Now, what about the Master? I have this picture of the Master. Brace yourself. So, this is the Master, the creator of the super mutants and the mutant army, and he is nasty looking. So, it could be a possibility that we could be seeing him here in Fallout 76, which would be freaking awesome to see that grotesque thing on an updated engine. So, this is what the theory is about the Master, and why is he so significant. So, it all revolves around the year. So, as you guys may know, Fallout 76 takes place in 2102. That's an important year to note. And as we read about the Master, and as I was personally doing research about the Master and about Fallout 76, I was researching the year, specifically 2102, and the Master popped up. So that's how I stumbled upon the Master. But then I saw a lot of other people talking about the Master as well. Again, sources in the description below. But who is the Master? Well, he's from Fallout 1. So the Master is known also as Richard Gray, and he's the horribly mutated brain behind the mutant army that roamed California in 2161. I'm going to stop right there. Just be patient with this one, because I'm going to get to the 2102 bit. That's where you guys are extremely curious. How does this connect to Fallout 76? First of all, something to note here, of course, is that they mention California. A lot of the rumors are suggesting that Fallout 76 would be taking us not to California, but West Virginia. So that's important to note. It goes on to say he was worshipped by the children of the cathedral and served as the primary antagonist of Fallout. He's eventually defeated by the Vault Dweller. So the rumor will go on to suggest how this could connect to West Virginia, of course. Now, at times the Master was referred to as the Dark God, especially by those opposed to the children of the cathedral. By his children, he was referred to as the New God, or the Holy Flame and the Father of Hope. A hideous FEV mutated creature that is somehow hybridized with not only the other human mutants, but also computers, turning him into a rather strange monster who speaks in multiple voices. Now, apart from his appearance, one of his most notable features is his unique way of speaking. His voice is computer generated and sentences are composed, apparently in real time, from samples of several people's speech. So again, this would be freaking awesome to see in Fallout 76, in my opinion. Now, it says Richard Morey was a resident of Vault 8. He was also known as Richard Gray. And Vault 8 was later known as Vault City, where he worked as a doctor. Now, in 2192, he was exiled from the city for murder, although the circumstances surrounding the murder are unknown. He changed his name to Richard Gray and headed south, eventually settling in the hub, where he met Harold, a prominent trader. Now, remember, Harold is also rumored to be making an appearance in Fallout 76 as well. So that could be an important note there. There's been plenty of leaks and rumors that Harold would be making an appearance here in Fallout 76. So it's cool to see him mentioned in this document here. And by the way, the document I'm leading is official, so keep that in mind. This is not someone's made-up story. This actually happened in Fallout 1. Now, let's continue. It says, following the ever-increasing attacks on Harold's caravans by mutated creatures, the pair teamed up on May 22nd, 2102, and led a team of scientists who mounted an expedition to the northwest to investigate the source of the mutated animals which were attacking the survivors of the nuclear war. So on June 23rd of 2102, Gray and his party stumbled upon the Mariposa military base, in which the U.S. government had been mass producing and experimenting with the forced evolutionary virus, also known as FEV. And this was a very big focus in the Fallout 1 game, of course. And there's rumors and leaks that we would be hearing about the Master and the FEV in Fallout 76 in some way. But how this is going to connect to California, if in fact Fallout 76 does take place in West Virginia, is quite curious. And there are some indications on how that could be happening. But again, you know, this guy was the creator and leader of the Supermutants, so keep that in mind. But yes, how could this eventually connect to Fallout 76? Now, I'm curious to see if Fallout 76 would take place over a longer time period, which I think would be cool. But the Master had an army of his own, and he began expanding that army northwest. It says this: as the influence of Master's army began to spread throughout the wastes, the Master came into contact with a group of human doomsday cultists led by a man named Morpheus. Realizing the benefits of retaining unaltered humans in his service to act as spies throughout the region, the Master recruited Morpheus's cult into his service, thereby expanding his power. So it seems like Morpheus had his own cult. The question is Keanu Reeves part of this cult, and is he known as Neo? Just kidding. Okay, so it goes on to say, now the Master discovered the location of an unnumbered experimental Vault-Tec vault prototype located just south of the center ruins of Los Angeles, California, now called the Boneyard. So seeing great opportunity there, the Master relocated to this vault with his human cult followers and portion of his ever-growing supermutant army, and oversaw the building of a large cathedral on the surface above the vault following year. Now, the cult became known as the Children of the Cathedral and continued to be led by Morpheus, who reported directly to the Master. Now, this is so important because it shows that people were reporting to him. So it could be very possible that in West Virginia that we could be seeing someone that is reporting back to the Master, trying to build some sort of super mutant army, being at the very beginning stages of this, of course, and trying to really capitalize on that with the help of the Master. But I don't know if we're going to be seeing the Master himself. Maybe through some sort of communication device. That could be possible, of course. But there you guys have it, the latest happenings around Fallout 76. I'm extremely curious to see if any of this actually happens in Fallout 76. We're going based on a lot of theories. I do remember some of the theories about Fallout 4 before that game actually coming to pass, and a lot of the theories didn't. So it was probably like 50-50 that came to pass. I was surprised with how accurate some of the theories were based on the previous game. So you guys do know how to dig up this stuff. So keep going. Let me know if you find out anything, guys. I'm out on Twitter, Facebook, right here on YouTube. Post a comment down below. But let me know what you make of all of this. And what location do you hope Fallout 76 will be in? Do you hope it's in California or West Virginia? But guys, stay tuned. I'm going to keep you guys updated. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys soon enough in the Wasteland.